Residents in the town of Gardner, Louisiana, were a little concerned this week over a sign that they saw on the road. So they contacted the local sheriff and the media because they were convinced that there was a terror threat that was posted in Arabic. So I want to show you guys this here so you see exactly what I'm talking about. Oh my God. Look, I'm not one to get scared easy, but that looks suspicious. I mean, come on, in the middle of in Tennessee? Is it Tennessee or Louisiana? It's Louisiana, sorry. Sorry, Tennessee. I didn't mean to throw you under the bus there. In the middle of Louisiana, you got this sitting there. Well, there's only one explanation for that. It must be that Muslims have officially taken over. That's got to be the case. So you guys are not going to be shocked to learn here. In fact, some of you might already know this. Of course, it's not a terror threat in Arabic. It's a sign in Hebrew that says, "Welcome home." Now, some people might say, well, why is this story even noteworthy? Come on, you know why it's noteworthy. Here's why this story is important. It's the assumptions that are made by the far right in America. Because here's the thing, even if, let's say, the sign was in Arabic, the idea that it wouldn't say restaurant first, like there wouldn't be a restaurant sign, or there wouldn't be a sign that says, I don't know, mosque in 8 miles on the right, or bed and breakfast or some shit. How is it that that didn't come to your mind first? Where even if you assume it's in Arabic, like, okay, it must be somebody opening a business, and I guess there's a small, community that's here or something like that. They didn't assume that. They didn't think of that. They went right to the terrorists are here and they're coming, and I need to call the sheriff and local media outlets to talk about it. They didn't even consider the fact that possibly there are Muslim Americans who are not terrorists, are not radicals, are normal people. Didn't even consider it. And then flip the script here. So if it said something that was kind of violent in its nature and it was based on Christianity, they wouldn't even have a problem with it. If it said something like, believe in Jesus or else, or, something along those lines, some sort of creepy fundamentalist Christian billboard that says something like that as you're driving down the road, they wouldn't even object to that. They'd be like, oh, yeah, Jesus, I like that. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's what they would think. But here you have, it's not even Arabic. If it was Arabic, by definition, it has to be terrorist, because you know how the Arabs are, you know how the Muslims are. They're just terrorists. That's all there is to it. So here's the point, man. Is it true that in some cases and sometimes the term Islamophobia is overused? Yes, of course it is. And is that a clunky term? Because it really should be Muslimophobia, not Islamophobia, because you can disagree with the doctrine of Islam or any religion and not be a bigot in any way, shape, or form. Of course, I totally agree with that. They should change the term to Muslimphobia. But if you ever wanted a clear example of anti-Arab or anti-Muslim bigotry, here it is right here. And it's not like this has no real-world consequences, because this is the mentality which leads to the blocking of the building of mosques in a country that's supposed to have freedom of religion. Now, I hate Christianity, I hate Islam, but I don't go out there protesting any churches from being built. You have the freedom to build it if you want. And I also don't protest mosques from being built, because you have the freedom to do it if you want. But these guys say, I have a right to build a church. Fuck your mosque. You don't have a right to build that. Even though they do in the Constitution, it's not my religion, so fuck your religion. So there are real-world consequences. They prevent the building of mosques. They blocked a summer camp recently. There's just a non-religious Muslim guy who wanted to set up a summer camp so he had money for retirement. Like, must be a terrorist training camp. Blocked it. They block Muslim cemeteries, too. This is my point, man. So, yes, are there times when people scream like there's anti-Muslim bigotry and it's not merited and it's not a time to bring it up? Yes, that does exist, and I'll call it out when I think that's the case, when I think people are over-defending. But just know, and let's be clear about this, there are very, very real cases of anti-Muslim bigotry that exist in the U.S. and elsewhere, and we all need to come out and oppose it when we see it.